Hello and welcome to the Saturday edition of The Box Seats. I'm Mark Warwood. A family day at Ascot Racecourse on Saturday, and the weather's going to be beautiful. Very warm conditions, 38 degrees Celsius, good for the track in the true position. Race number 1 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 12:18. It's the CBRE Supports Cystic Fibrosis Plate over 1100 metres. It's a race for the 2-year-olds. We're going to have a look at the latest trial of Our Danny.
Danny from about gate 4, and coming over now strongly on the outside is Spice Delight as well joining in, and it's Spice Delight and also going with it Danny together. Spice Delight and Danny, and they're 2 in front of Astro Warrior, but in front is Danny from Spice Delight. And Danny beat Spice Delight, and third in is out.
5 of the runners on Saturday have race experience, but I'm going to go with one of the debutants. Number 9, Our Danny, has clocked really fast times in winning each of her 2 trials, and William Pike is a fascinating booking here from gate number 4. Dion Luciani's got a very strong hand in this race. The likely favourite is number 1, Too Spicy, was second in the initial plate, then won last time out, beating Detalka, who's also in this contest. Keeps Jade, but also 55.5 kilos, so goes up a couple of kilos. Was a very, very good performance and could easily have been 2 from 2. Number 2 is Detalka, has played second fiddle to Too Spicy in both of their recent clashes, finishing 3rd and 2nd in his first 2 runs. And then number 3, Galahad, draws a much better gate than his debut performance behind Too Spicy. He was beaten 5 1/4 lengths that day, expecting to get a fair bit closer from gate number 2, with Chris Parnham taking over from Andrew Castle. Top selection in race number 1 is number 9, Our Danny, to beat 1, Too Spicy, 2, Detalka and 3, Galahad. Race number 2 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 2 minutes to 1. It's the Tab Touch Better Your Bet handicap over 1600 metres, and in replay we're going to go back to the really good performance over 1800 of Forceful.
Forceful loomed as the danger. Jetafare 2 lengths behind it. Bow Count calling it a day. Then Sliced Bread. 200 left to go. Cockney Crew shaken up by McNaught. Forceful 2 lengths astern, battling it, followed by Jetafare with 100 to go. Cockney Crew in front. He's off his feet. Forceful's coming late. So's the post. Cockney Crew's going to hold him. Cockney Crew a brave victory from...
Forceful beat Angelic Ruler in his trial before he resumed this campaign. He has been a bit of a puzzle to his connections. I think they thought he might be a sprinter, but they got him up over 1800 metres in the replay racing. He ran Cockney Crew to half a length in what was a high rating concept. Back to the 1600 metres, he's probably a little bit of a query, but I think he's the one to beat in this race, and I think he will be winning. Goes on top from number 6, Midnight Sky, who drops 4.5 kilos second up. She's had a trial since her 7th behind Platoon on the 19th of October. Chris Parnham was in the saddle for the trial at Bunbury. Jade McNaught takes over on Saturday and drops down to 53 kilos. I think Forceful's a much better animal than the other Cerise and White Galloper, but there's a 6 kilo weight difference. Number 1, Red Publisher, comes back to a ratings race for the first time since August. That was the 31st of August in a 70 plus at Belmont. Finished 5th that day, beaten 1.5 lengths by Mad Brad. Since then has gone around in group and listed races. Number 3, Frio, over-raced over the 1400 metres last time out, so goes up to the 16. I would not be at all surprised if Frio does likewise again here and gets the apprentice jockey in Chloe Has a Party taken off 2, replacing Sean McGrady. Top selection in race number 2 is number 2, Forceful, to beat 6, Midnight Sky, 1, Red Publisher and 3, Frio. Race number 3 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 1:43. It's the Hemponics Australia handicap over the 1400 metres. In replay, let's go back to the last start performance and a win of Western Temple.
To the outside to set after Maginika. Maginika's in front coming to the 250. Western Temple, though, looming large. Here comes Western Temple about to grab Maginika. They come to the 100 together, but Western Temple gains the upper hand. Maginika offered no resistance. Villanova battles on near the fence, but Western Temple pulls away and won with his ears.
Western Temple is a little bit of a non-winner. Just the 4 wins from the 28 starts with 15 minor placings, but he maps again a super run here off what seems to be a very fast tempo. He was a very strong winner, as you saw in the replay, over course and distance last time out, with Maginika nearly 3 lengths back in third. And I think William Pike's going to have a very good start to the day, and Western Temple might bring up a treble for the Wizard. Goes on top from number 7, Jet Affair, who's normally ridden by William Pike, but he jumps off here. Obviously, he's got the engagements with the Cerise and White Gallopers. Jade McNaught takes over, brings the weight down to 52.5. That's a 5 kilo drop from last time out, which was a high rating race behind Cockney Crew, albeit one over a lot further, the 18 rather than the 14. Number 2, Wrinkly will certainly roll to the front, you would think, under Molly Clark, and the claim makes sense, brings it down to 58 kilos. He's honest, he'll be on speed for a long time, but he's probably just going to set this up for somebody else. And then number 4, Abdicator, would go close to winning this on his Farley Stakes run 2 weeks ago. It is possible to forgive his Hannon's flop last time out. They went really, really fast there. He was not far away from the speed, and he got beaten a very long way. Top selection in race number 3 is number 5, Western Temple, to beat 7, Jet Affair, 2, Wrinkly, and 4, Abdicator. Race number 4 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 5 to 3. It's the Conquer Cystic Fibrosis Plate over 1,100 metres. It's for the 3-year-olds, and one of them is number 5, Silken Eyes. Let's have a look at his last start performance.
Bob around its heels, Rocky Path called upon, balancing up, and Silken Eyes had grabbed the lead from Song of Vincent. Sophie Song gets the split. Here comes Megazone though with a great burst. Megazone, he jumped up out of the ground, stormed to the front. Forgotten Star runs on with Rocky Path, but it's Megazone. Megazone, too good, beats Forgotten Star and Rocky Path, and from well off.
Really competitive race is race number 4. Going to go with number 5 here, Silken Eyes. He did it really tough from a wide gate in the replay race. That was graduation grade. Comes back to his own age group here. Gets a slightly better gate in gate number 9, albeit the outside one in this race. His form 2 runs ago when he beat Drink What You Like in a high rating Wednesday race is very, very good, and I know the connections have an opinion of him. So he goes on top. From number 4, Warfish, who simply wasn't suited 7 days ago over the 1,000 metres from a wide gate. His best run is when he's led over the 1,200 metres. I don't think he'll need to lead here. There'll be speed on. I think he'll get a lovely run from gate number 5. In the 1,100 metres, he's certainly better than the 5 furlongs. Number 6 is Drink What You Like. It won from off the pace last weekend, showed some versatility, but that was over the 1,000 metres. He's not going to probably lead here, you wouldn't think, from gate number 8, and it's going to be hard, and I have a big query about whether she wants to go any further than the 1,000. And then number 1, Massimo, led all of the way to win last weekend. None of his ratings have been really good. He is a horse that could well elevate when he's in better company, but I think he's going to be plenty short enough here on what he's actually done clockwise on the track. Top selection in race number 4 is number 5, Silken Eyes, to beat 4, Warfish, 6, Drink What You Like, and 1, Massimo.